Giant Killer here, bringing you some play testing on my Aggro Shaman deck. A little bit of a slow start here, going to ditch most of these. Try and get some earlier plays. I got a decent amount of early removal. Could have used a lower cost minion or two here and there. We'll see what I draw. Looks like my opponent, Jackmiof the Warrior, is taking a while to decide on his opening hand. Won't speculate as to why it's taken him so long. Alright, let's see what we get on our first turn draw. And in the meantime, let's break a little glass. Light the lamp, not the rat. Alright, so now the question is, did he time out while he was looking at his mulligans, and is he currently AFK? All sources point to yes. This gives us a lot of time to rampage through Stormwind, breaking everything like a jerk. There we go, looks like he's taking a look at his hand, decides to play absolutely nothing. We get a fantastic first turn play in the coin Knife Juggler. Great answer for him might be a heroic strike or something to take it out. He could do a Cruel Taskmaster into Inner Rage for a total of 2 damage. Let's see what he thinks. He didn't run out of time, so he must be here. He's just a thinker. Alright. Next turn, if he drops a minion, I'm going to kill it with a lightning bolt, or I'm going to kill it with a Rockbiter Weapon. If he doesn't, then it's probably totem time, depending on what we draw. He's just going to go ahead and armor up. This leaves me with a Flametongue Totem to get some big damage out of my Knife Juggler this turn. Next turn, again, is going to be kind of reactionary. If he drops a minion, I'm going to try and kill it with a Rockbiter Weapon or a Lightning Bolt to keep swinging. Otherwise, I'm going to buff something up with a Shattered Sun Cleric to get a little more damage. Alright, Cleave here does a decent job of killing off the Knife Juggler. Gonna go ahead and buff up the Flametongue Totem. And swing in with a Totem. Another Cleave here would be pretty bad for me. If he doesn't have another Cleave, it's pretty bad for him because now I've got a 5/2 Cleric breathing down his neck. Let's see what he's going to do with his 4 mana.
I wonder.
He's thinking... And it's a Fiery War Axe. Okay. Obvious plays to kill off the Flametongue Totem here. Not take 5 damage by killing off the Shattered Sun Cleric. That weakens this up pretty significantly for next turn. My play is looking like another Flametongue Totem. It's going to be feeding it to his Fiery War Axe, but I want to get rid of that Fiery War Axe. Or it's just going to go ahead and kill off the Shattered Sun Cleric. Another option would be see what I get out of the old Totem. It's not going to do me a whole bunch of good. 5 damage out of my Shattered Sun Cleric, and expect him to kill this off with the axe next turn. What's he looking at dropping here? 5 mana, Raging Worgen, and possibly a Cruel Taskmaster, or Raging Worgen and an armor up. As expected, looks like he's planning on killing off the Flametongue Totem. And it's just fine. Looks like he gave some thought to killing this off, so I couldn't trade it with the Raging Worgen, but I have no intention of trading that with the Raging Worgen. gonna go ahead and... I don't really want to overload myself this turn, because next turn I want to be able to play that Fire Elemental. So I'm gonna give myself a Rockbiter Weapon, use that to kill off the Raging Worgen. I'm going to drop the Argent Squire, drop myself a Totem, setting up for an eventual possible Bloodlust, and pass the turn. Healing Totem, probably a totem I at least want to see at this point. Doesn't have a lot of good to do me. Brawl here, not the worst thing in the world. Two of my minions are totems at the moment, and it looks like what's going to stay alive is my Taunting Totem. Does do a decent job of clearing my board here, but I'm just going to go ahead and Fire Elemental him right in the face. This brings him down to 17, which is a fairly dangerous place to be, given that I have a Leeroy Jenkins in hand. He's going to get some card draw shenanigans by interraging this thing, probably following that up with an Execute. There's the Execute. He's going to get plenty of card draw out of the Auctioneer. Alright, hoping for a spell damage totem here, and that is exactly what I get. So that means I'm going to go ahead and Lightning Bolt the Auctioneer. Drop the Leper Gnome. See what he's got for us on turn 8. Alright, this sets him up to get pretty well eaten by a Lightning Storm. I'm going to go ahead and draw first, see if I get something better. Hex is not what I want to use right now. And do a Totemic Call for another healing. We're going to Lightning Storm away his minions. And go ahead and swing for the face with the Leper Gnome. Yeah, the healing effect from the Healing Totem is really situational. Geomancer into Whirlwind. It's poor man's Consecrate. Alright, got a Lava Burst for a little more damage to the face if we need it, and who doesn't need a little more damage to the face? Alright, so right now, I've got 11 damage, he's got 15 life. Is not quite going to cut it. Just going to go ahead and drop the Searing Totem and pass the turn. He's clearly holding some kind of removal or something reactionary in hand. Going to go ahead and... Let's see. He's at 17. I can do... Oh, I can't cast all that anyway. Go ahead and drop myself a Totem. This will now do 6 and 6. That gives me 12. Going to go ahead and Dark Iron Dwarf, give this a little bit of attack power. Swing that in here. He's going to slam, possibly followed by an Execute. Or Fiery War Axe. This is definitely going to put him into lethal range from the combination of Leeroy and Lava Burst unless he drops some Taunt or goes ahead and kills me this turn with some one-turn kill Giants bullshit. Alright, he's going to armor up, bring him back up to 12. Alright, and I do believe that this is enough to give me lethal. Going to go ahead and drop Leeroy. Gonna Lava Burst the face. Rockbiter Weapon myself. And swing in for the kill. Alright, this has been GK's Aggro Shaman deck. Maybe Aggro Midrange Shaman deck. I know, still in the playtesting phase, but so far working pretty well against what looks like it was kind of a more control-y warrior deck, possibly trying to set up for the Alex Straza Gorehowl combo late game, or going for a one-turn kill Molten Giants combo that just never quite made it to the board. But if you like what you saw, please help us grow our channel. Click like and subscribe, and we appreciate every click that you make to help us out. Please take a look at 2ppressstart.com for all of our articles and videos and deck lists. I'm sure this one will make it to the site eventually. And thanks so much for watching, everybody.